Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I hope everyone is doing well. I did a video here the other day. The title was Claim Your Children because it was on a document that on a letter I got from a lady that got it from a school because of their tyrant, communist, satanic control that they believe they have over our kids. But here I found a whole new attack on the family, on our children. Let me read here what I found. Child quarantine camp. CDC opens up FEMA camps to hold children who might have been exposed to the CV flu. Folks, it's got out of hand. I'm fixing to head myself to Washington, D.C., or the capital of the state I live in, and I'm fixing to start a protest. They have no rights over my kids or your kids. Children, it's time for you to pray, that you don't get taken from your parents, because Jesus Christ is the only one that can protect you in situations like this, where the tyrannic government thinks they have control. They think they own your kids. But anyway, let me read this article here. The state of Ohio, under the leadership of Republican, now these are the good guys, supposedly the Republicans, Mike DeWine or DeWin, however that's pronounced, is opening up quarantine camps all across the state to detain children who are suspected of being infected with the Wuhan flu. Suspected. I mean, they don't even got to have it. They can just be suspected. All they got to do is say that your kid was around somebody at school or whatever. This is bull. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control Prevention advisory, kids who are believed to potentially have the dreaded China flu could be forcibly detained at these camps. I want y'all to look at this picture. Barbed wire, that's like the Hitler concentration camps right there. The barbed wire and everything to keep, it's out. The Antichrist is here, y'all. There's no question in my mind no more. And your president of the United States is a deceiver. He is he's pushing that vaccine like nobody's business. He's pushing it that the military will enforce it in a powerful way. That's his statement. I'm going to show it later on in a different video. In the event a child is deemed not to have adequate quarantine space at home, FEMA and the CDC will now have the power to abduct the child overnight and possibly much longer until it is determined that he or she can safely return home. Tell school administrators about any extra supplies your child may need to safely make it through a night away from home, the CDC wrote. Bring extra medicine, special foods, or supplies your child will need if separated overnight. Complete a backpack card and tuck one in your child's backpack and your wallet. Ohio Department of Health Interim Director Lance Himes created these camps through a statewide order issued on August 31st. The order specifically pertains to children who are unable to safely quarantine in their place of residence for the supposed purpose of isolating those diagnosed or showing symptoms of the flu. The three types of people will be sent to Ohio camps include those who test positive, who do not require hospitalization, but need isolation. Those who have been exposed but do not require hospitalization. Don't worry, parents. The CV flu will cure us all. That's kind of a sarcastic comment there from the writers of this article. The above descriptions are a direct quote from the Ohio government and the CDC, as well as Dan Tannerary, Governor DeWine's press secretary. According to Tierney, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Ohioans need not worry about the concentration camp elements of the new program because it's for people's own good, he assures us. Now, why are they calling it concentration camps right there? Because that's what they called it in the article. The government called them concentration camps, not isolation camps. The order gives the state of Ohio the ability to draw down federal funding to reimburse local EMA and health department when a non-congregate shelter is needed. Tierney is quoted as saying, these shelters are used when individuals unable to safely quarantine or isolate in their home. Tierney further contends that these new FEMA concentration camps for suspected c-vi9 are no different than the shelters set up by FEMA following hurricanes and other natural disasters. The intent of the order is to provide a safe and healthy space for the individual who needs to be quarantined or isolated, as determined by local needs, he insists. This also helps protect family members from exposure. Folks, they don't care if your kid is 6 years old or 17 or 18. If it's a 6-year-old kid and they get took to one of these, they are going to be terrified. These government officials are nothing but terrorists. I mean, they are terrorists, satanic-led terrorists. These people worship Lucifer. They don't worship our God in this country. If y'all can't, I mean, surely y'all can see that, start seeing that by now, is that first off, they're starting to follow certain bloodlines around, harassing them, because that's what it is, stalking them, criminal stalking. Now they're going to criminally take your kid, kidnap them, is what I call it. They're going to kidnap your kid when this CV thing ain't that bad of a deal. It's treatable with medicines. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, I just can't. America, we have to stand in the face of this adversary, because they are becoming the adversary of family, of your kids, of you. Our government, and Donald Trump is not doing one single thing. He is egging it on. He is pushing it. He's leading the Christians, the so-called Christians, down. He's deceiving them. The Bible says we're going to be in a great deception, a great deception. Satan is going to come as an angel of light. And that's what these people are following, a false angel of light. Oh, man, they get on my nerves. I ain't kidding you. They're about, I mean, if one of your kids gets quarantined in Arkansas, come get me. I'm going to get them for you. Come get me. I will go with you and we will get your kid out. I promise you, they'll shoot me dead or they will let your kid go. I promise you, I will do whatever it takes to go with you to get your kid out of these satanic camps, because no telling what they will do to them in there. No telling. They've done got the vaccines already made. They're just waiting on the rapture of the church, of the bride of Christ, to leave this earth so they can start enforcing this on the lukewarm Christians that didn't go in the rapture. For everybody that don't believe in the rapture, I don't know how you cannot believe in the rapture. If you've read the Bible, you see there is a rapture, there is escape, God always saves his people when they're in the right condition, their heart's in the right condition. He will save you. That's what the word says. I don't care what anybody says. The word says that he's going to rescue. You can pray to be counted worthy to escape what's coming on this earth. And God said he will save you from the hour of temptation. Folks, this whole CV flu thing, vaccination, is an experiment. That word temptation, God says, I will save you from the hour of temptation. In the Hebrew, that word temptation means experiment. Look it up. Look it up. Please look it up because it means experiment. They're going to experiment, and what that does is I'm going to show it in a different video. So y'all be sure to be looking for a video. I don't know what the title will be, but it'll have something to do with the Wuhan flu wiggle thing, the flu. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. The history of FEMA camps goes back in our country many years. With various excuses having been put forth by the government to explain away their existence. Yeah, we are from the government and are here to help, wrote one big league politics commentator about this preposterous new development. The most frightening words you can hear is that your kid has been taken to one of these satanic death camps. But anyway, folks, we have to stand against this. If you're call yourself a Christian, you have to get on your knees and you have to pray about this great deception we're in, because I promise you, Donald Trump is not your savior. He is your antichrist. I ain't saying he is the full-on antichrist, the one the Bible talks about, but I'm just about to declare it. I'm telling you, I am about to declare from myself that Donald Trump is the antichrist, and I have very good reasons to believe that. I'm starting to see, well, I've seen it for a long time, that he's a deceiver. He's leading the so-called, the lukewarm Christians down this path, and he will have you taking that vaccine. And I'm going to do a video on what all's in that vaccine and what it's intended to do to you. But this about our kids, this is what I've done this video about. So I'm going to end this video, but be watching for my other video. Thank y'all for watching, coming to my videos. I hope you have a great day. And if you don't believe there's a rapture coming, it's coming soon, or we're all in trouble. But the Bible teaches that there is a rapture coming, a harvest, a harpazo, a catching away, a snatching away, an escape. That's what harpazo means. It's in our King James Bible. People say the rapture's not in there, the rapture's not in there, but harpazo is in there. Rapture's in the Italy Bible, and it comes from the original, which the word is rapturo, which means rapture. So all these, this guy, J.K. Bug out, and there's several of them that, they are warring against the rapture. Carrico, I think his name is, David Carrico, I believe his name. He is a big anti-rapture. And I think all these guys are in the Masons, is what I'm starting to think, because, man, they attack the rapture doctrine like I've never seen. They say it's been in the Bible, in the original writings the whole time. But thank y'all for coming to this video. Be watching for my next video.